Hello, everybody. This is the Business Boot Up edition of the Dreamers and Doers podcast. I'm Braden, and I'm joined by my awesome co-host, Sammy Grace.
Hi, Braden. So each week we'll be coming to you live with new interviews from our older and our younger entrepreneurs, and they'll be telling you and giving you action steps to help you create your own business.
Our podcast is powered by LoveWorks Leadership, a youth organization based right here in Oklahoma that's helping real kids start actual businesses. And we believe that you're never too young to be a leader and never too young to start a business and turn your idea into reality.
So with that, let's meet our very first guest, Miss Elsa.
Hi.
Hi. So Elsa is a lifelong Cleveland County resident. She came from long lines of clever, hardworking folks and got a lot of exposure to different jobs growing up. She took her first paying job when she was 13, assisting her grandpa. She visited the Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington, the year she graduated high school and fell in love with the open market atmosphere. She knew that she wanted to make a market business someday. Fast forward 20 years, we now are here with Fourth and Olive. She started Fourth and Olive in August of 2017. It was in research and development for the first 3 years and opened her mini showroom last year at the 2020 Farm Market. Her business is an artisanal emporium that brings to market things we produce ourselves, other Okie families produce, trimmings and trappings from far and wide, and products that make life simpler, threading the artisanal mindset into our daily lives. So with all that being said, Elsa, how are you doing today?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm very flattered to be here.
That is so awesome. That's an amazing bio. I'm so excited to jump into this. So today we're hoping that our youngest entrepreneurs out there can learn what it takes to run a business. And today we want to learn about how we can take an idea and make it a reality and turn it into an action and even see how to make a business. So how did your idea become a business?
Well, my idea actually came into being a business because I finally had come to a point in my life where my skill set and my natural abilities and my time and my financial ability to pursue an entrepreneurial venture just kind of all matched up together. And I think that that's something that I didn't realize was going to naturally occur, but it's a progression. And so that's how my business really kind of is all of a sudden here now, is that everything kind of lined up just right, and I never gave up on that dream that I had, that I was going to have my own business. I was just out collecting all the life experience that I could.
So I know your bio covered a lot about your business, how it got started, but could you go a little bit deeper into it? Like, what is your business? What do you sell?
Sure.
How did you get started?
Sure. So my business is Fourth and Olive, and it's an artisanal emporium. And what that means is that we focus on bringing products to market that have a real person connected to them. So we want to have a story or a family that's making this product or growing this product. We focus a lot right now on Oklahoma-made products and things like that. Our tagline this year is "Local is the New Black," because we're really promoting local business, local economy. So I hope that answers that question.
Yeah, I really love that. So I kind of going a little off the rail. How did you come up with the name Fourth and Olive?
Okay, so Fourth and Olive is actually a intersection in Seattle, Washington. The hotel that I stayed at when I went to visit Seattle, Washington in high school was on the corner of Fourth and Olive. And from that intersection, I could look up over the crest of a hill, and I'm really short, so all I could see was public and the top portion of other letters that looked like it said market. And I didn't know what that was. I'd never been anywhere. Grew up in Oklahoma, and I'd been to Dallas a few times, and I thought, what's a public market? I've never seen that before. And so walked up over the hill and was just amazed at what I saw below me. This open market that was, people were throwing fish in the air, and there were all these wonderful flowers wrapped up in paper, and all these people clearly doing what they were meant to do. And so it really resonated with me. So Fourth and Olive is literally where I was standing when I saw that.
That is really awesome. I've never been. I'm a traveler myself, but I've never been, and you make me want to go. So, going a different direction, wondering, so when you started your business, is there something that you wish you would have known, like a tip that you want to give to other people or other kids starting their business?
Yes, don't be afraid to go legit. Get out there and call the Oklahoma Tax Commission, get your tax license. Just because you're under 18 or just because you're still in school shouldn't mean that you should be taken less seriously. So take yourself seriously and call call LoveWorks or call the Small Business Administration and ask them how you can line your business out to be a serious, full force business, because once you have that framework going, that propels you into keeping your business going. People really take you very seriously when you have that sort of like, yeah, I've got my tax license, I can sell my product, and it shows people that you've really taken it seriously,
All right. So for our last, just real quick answer,
Yes.
What is one thing that you wish that you knew before getting into business?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, nobody can tell you what will happen in your life. Nobody can tell you what you are capable of. So if you think you got an idea and you think it's worth it, you stick with it. Do not give up on it. That's the one thing I wish I'd have figured out sooner.
All right, listeners. So take this advice to heart. Take it and roll with it. Do not give up on your dreams. And if you have it, reach for it. So Elsa, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I hope you have some great sales. So for our very last thing, where can we find you?
I'm here at the farm market Tuesdays and Saturdays. Tuesdays 4 to 7, Saturdays 8 to noon, April through October.
All
All
right.
right. So viewers, you know where to find Fourth and Olive. We hope that you guys have an awesome day, but we're going to come back real soon with our next interview. Dreamers and doers, we are back with our next guest.
All right, let's meet our next guest, Shannon Kennedy. So Shannon Kennedy is always coming up with something to sell in the neighborhood. And when the opportunity presented itself for LoveWorks Business Boot Up, she jumped at the chance. Channing is a third grader at Cleveland Elementary and enjoys reading, STEM activities, jumping on the trampoline, and playing with friends and all animals. She also enjoys singing, dancing, and theater, and of course, starting her small business, Furry Fortunes, selling healthy dog treats.
Hello, Channing. How are you doing today?
Good.
How was the farmer market? Did you have fun today?
Yeah.
All right, that's good to hear.
Awesome. So, we're really excited to learn about your business and what it is. So, what is your business and how did it get started?
I was at Payway at around 10 p.m. and I had a fortune cookie, and my dog really wanted to try it, but I didn't let her. And then when I was climbing up into bed, I was thinking that I wanted to start a dog fortune cookie thing.
So that's truly a thing a lot of like entrepreneurs have. So it's like late night thoughts, just reach your head like that's a business idea, and I think you killed it in that aspect. So today we're really just like hoping to inspire our young entrepreneurs out there just like you. And so where did this product idea? I know you talked about from Payway having fortune cookies, but how did you get this idea to come into actual action?
Well, when we had that, my mom showed me the LoveWorks thing, like
The business boot up.
yeah, and we were thinking it probably took around a week, and then it was that one night where I got the idea.
Is that one night you just kept on going and you were given those resources, right?
That is really awesome. It's just, it's giving you those tools, and now you're here at the farmer's market. That's really cool. So what is one thing you wish you knew before starting your business? That little tip you would have changed?
Well, we had the boxes of the treats stacked up, like with just 3, and my mom told me that it's better and it looks better and it makes you seem like you have more product if you stack like 1, 2, 3, yeah, like with more.
That's really cool. So it's just learning how to place it, just make your product look better.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's really important. I feel like you're at the farmer's market is how you arrange your setup is super important, right? So for our last question, we just want to kind of wrap it all up and give this like last piece of advice for our listeners out there. So what is that little bit of advice that you want to give to our viewers listening?
Be confident.
Yeah, so we're kind of diving in there, like with be confident, like how have you been confident at the farmer's market with your business?
Well, sometimes you have to ask strangers if they have a dog, and if they don't, it's even worse. But sometimes, like, maybe their friend has dogs, and if they don't, it's even more embarrassing. You just have to be confident.
You just want to come up and just, this is my product. Would your dog like to sample it?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
That is super, super cool. So, Shannon, thank you so much for your time. I know you're going to inspire some of our listeners out there, but before we go, we know we can find you at the farmer's market, right? Right there. I know we're kind of pointing, but that's right next to our Loveworks booth. So we're kind of gonna wrap it up. Again, thank you so much for coming.
So, Braden, those were some really awesome interviews, and I loved both of them. So what was something that stuck out to you that you think our audience can turn around and use right now?
So, Shannon, you hit this perfectly about sometimes it's like those little things that matter so much in business, like how you set up your booth. You know, that might seem so little, but it's super important too, because you have to give a careful aspect to everything you do in your business.
I honestly think that going back to Elsa, it was so awesome how it was a family business. It was something that they rose up as a family and that they were able to do, and that now they're here doing it. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, so just next week, we're going to have, again, our younger and experienced entrepreneurs. We're going to have 2 of them interviewing right here in Norman's Farm Market to educate you and inspire you just to be better and to have your business grow.
So just a reminder, don't forget to visit loveworksleadership.org.
And remember, real leaders, they don't blend in, they stand out.
Dream big.
And do your dream. Bye, y'all.